Sri Paramatmane Namaha. Namaste. Well, today I am going to speak about the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1st, verse number 1. Dhritarashtra said, Dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta Mamakaha Pandavaschaivaha Kimam Kurvatah Sanjaya. This is the Lord's song where Dhritarashtra, who is said to be a blind, asks to Sanjay, Dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta yuyutsavaha Mamakam Pandavaschaivaha Kim Kurvatah Sanjaya. I would like to explain this verse in the two ways. The first way is its historic ways, and the next is the esoteric way. In the first historic way, Dhritarashtra is blind. That means he wants to know what is happening in the Kurukshetra, the battlefield, and he has asked to Sanjay, who is said to have the access to the clairvoyance and the clairaudience. And in this verse, there is an indication that everybody has the natural tendency to know what is happening throughout the world, their curiosity. So this is a human nature to know what is happening, know why it is happening, and I should be informed about the real happenings and the real goal of life. So everybody in the human history wants to know what is the ultimate aim of life, this battlefield, and what is the purpose of the life. And the next way is its esoteric meaning. That means Dhritarashtra is blind. That means if the father is blind, if the father is ignorant, or the origin is the ignorant, the upcoming generations, their offsprings, their siblings also would be the ignorant. They would be also the blind. Like in this story, Dhritarashtra is blind and his 100 sons, including Duryodhana, Dusasana, and the rest others, they are also very egoist, very ignorant, and full of blind ego. So, and the next is, in this verse, Dhritarashtra says, Dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta yutsavaha Mamakam Pandavaschaivaha Kim Kurvatah Sanjay. Mamakam matlab means my son and the Pandu's son. So here is the combinations of I and my. So everybody is much concerned about their own origin, their own identity, their own wealth, own wisdom, and they would see the others, or the competitors, as their means opponent, their rebels, something like this. But in the Krishna's case, he is beyond that, the concept of I and the mind, or I and the mind. So he is beyond this all material concept, material thoughts. He is in the level of the cosmic consciousness. So in this story, Dhritarashtra is said to be a blind person, and the Sanjay is said to have the access to the supernatural power, that is clairvoyance and the clairaudience. There was a man in the United States, his name is Ted CEO, and who is also believed to have the access to the clairaudience and the clairvoyance, that he could see hundreds of thousands of miles far what is happening there. So in the same way, Sanjay had that access to the supernatural power, and he was seeing what is happening, what was happening exactly in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and he was explaining to the Dhritarashtra. So esoterically we can say, like Dhritarashtra was asking to Sanjay, so this was the curiosity that he had to know what is happening in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. So this indicates if the human being, if every individual wants to know about the purpose of the life or what is happening in this universe, in this battlefield known as Kurukshetra, first quality is they need to have the curiosity of the Brahman, courage of the Kshatriya, currency of the Vaisya, and the courtesy of the Sudra. So these four fundamental qualities are must for every individual that they want to know the ultimate truth, what is going throughout the world, or what is afterlife, what is the purpose of my life. If they want to have these answers of these ultimate questions, they must bear these four qualities, as I mentioned: the curiosity of the Brahmins, courage of the Kshatriya, currency of the Vaisya, and the courtesy of the Sudra. And the next stage, in this verse, Dhritarashtra asked to Sanjayji, he wanted to know what was his sons doing and what was the Panda's sons doing. So that means everybody is so much focused to their own victory in this material world, that we are bound, we are confined in our victory, our purpose, our name and fame. So if we want to really know, if we want to really win in this life, we should go beyond this type of concept, because in the material world, when everybody is competing for the same purpose, same goal, there is very tough competition. So if we want to really have the victory in life, we should raise our consciousness beyond I and my, good or bad, victory and defeat, like as a cosmic consciousness of Lord Krishna. So if we can upgrade ourselves, if we can elevate ourselves to that level, then only we can have the complete calmness, complete peace. Then this is also known as the self-realization of soul and the final enlightenment, final attainment of our ultimate truth, something like this. So, dear devotees, for today, this is my first explanations of the first chapter, verse number 1 in Bhagavad Gita. So in upcoming days, we will be making such type of videos to explain the Lord's glory, and we will see you again. Thank you so much. Namaste.